Yo, what's up guys? We're back with another video today, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the most liked and beloved UFC fighters in the UFC right now. So these are the guys that everybody loves, nobody hates, like they basically have no fans, and if they do have haters, nobody likes those guys. I'm joking. But these are the guys that pretty much everybody likes. Like they're exciting, great personalities, and all the above. So without further ado, let's get into the fighters. Feel much better. Alright, now we have Alex Poatan Pereira. I feel like everyone knew that he was going to be on here. I mean, this guy is just awesome, man. He's probably one of the best UFC signings in, like, I'd say, like, the past, like, 5 or 10 years, to be quite honest with you. Because, like, he brings so much excitement into all of his fights. He has amazing personality. The aura coming off this guy makes fighters actually tremble. Like there's like Yuri was claiming that he had the Shama magic on him. That's how much aura this guy's producing. Literally no other fighter I've ever seen like can scare fighters without even having to fight them. Like it's actually insane, to be quite honest. And the dude's like so high level, like knocks out everybody, is like a double champion and could be a triple champion. There is no other fighter who's ever done that, and everybody loves him, man. Like this guy is literally fast tracking to become the GOAT at like pretty much everything, man. I mean, how can you not like Pereira, man? Like he's just like amazing. Like it's just insane, man, with Alex Pereira. Now we have Yuri Prochazka. Yuri Prochazka, even though he lost to Alex Pereira, I feel like a lot of people still like Yuri regardless, because he's just too likable for people to hate. Like he's samurai fighter, he's autistic, goofy fighting style. Like every fight he has is like all finishes, where even if he loses, he either knocks people out or he gets knocked out. There's no in between with this guy. So I feel like a lot of people like him because of that. And it's just like everything. You know what he reminds me of, guys? He reminds me of the Tony Ferguson of the UFC. Like he's the new Tony Ferguson. Like he's just so goofy of how he is and how he trains and everything. Like I saw a video of him like being blindfolded while dodging a little ball, and he's like doing a Krang style and all that stuff. It's just so goofy of him, and it's so funny. And he just beats people up somehow, and it's just so amazing. And he's just, you know, like it was like I wanted Alex to win against him, but I'm not gonna lie. Even though I was happy that Alex beat Yuri, I was still sad the fact that Yuri got knocked out, right? So you know, I hope he beats Jamal Hill, guys. Like I think we all want him to knock out Jamal Hill, especially after what Jamal Hill said to Alex. Like because Jamal like confronted Alex Pereira saying, yo, we're not on tour now, guys, let's go, let's do it now. And Pereira was like, he was like, all right, he threw gloves at him saying, let's go at it right now. And Jamal Hill was like a coward, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. But no, I hope Yuri beats Jamal Hill, guys, like honestly. Alexander Volkanovski. Stand up for yourself, mate. Stand up for yourself. They try to put me down, and look at me now. Stand up for yourself, mate. I mean, mate, it was so heartbreaking watching Volk get twice. Bro, when Alexander Volkanovski got knocked out by Islam and then Topuria, it was so heartbreaking. It was like, that was dark days happened there, guys. Dark days happened. I like, my whole day was ruined after he got knocked out by Islam. Like, okay, that's taking a bit too far, but you get the point. You get the point, guys. Like, it was just not a great time seeing Volk get knocked out twice in a row. But still, man, like, I feel like everyone still loves and appreciates what Volkanovski has done. Featherweight GOAT, in my opinion. I think he's the featherweight GOAT. And you know what makes him else just so good, guys? the fact that he's not only a great UFC fighter, but he's a great cook as well. This guy is like the Gordon Ramsay of the UFC. Like I talked about in my Thanksgiving video, guys, but he's cooking is just so unbelievable. I could see him being a restaurant owner and being a chef. To be quite honest with you guys, because he's not only like the featherweight GOAT, he hasn't just achieved so much more in his career, but he's also an amazing chef. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, what else can this guy not do? To be quite honest, not beat the Poirier, unfortunately, but yeah, no. I feel like everyone loves Alexander Volkanovski, though. Now, I think everybody can agree with me on this one. Charles Oliveira. I think everybody likes Charles Oliveira. I've seen like maybe one person hate Alex Yuri and Alex Volkanovski, but I have never seen a genuine hater of Charles Oliveira. I have genuinely never seen a hater of Charles Oliveira. Like, Charles Oliveira, thank you so much. Okay, no more impressions, but Charles Oliveira, man, he's just so, like, his story is amazing. He literally never has, like, a boring fight as far as recently goes. I don't know what just came out of my mouth. My wording is so bad right now, guys. I'm so sorry, but, like, amazing story, so relatable, amazing personality, and just never has boring fights, man. I mean, you could argue the Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira too. It wasn't a boring fight, but at the same time, it was somewhat but it wasn't boring at the same time because it had memorable moments in it. Like the most boring Oliveira fight is the most exciting like Aljamain Sterling fight. That's the comparison I'm making right now, guys, which is insane to actually say. But I mean, how can you not like Oliveira, man? How can you not like Oliveira? Like, I hope he wins the belt again, but I don't think so, guys. I really don't think so. Dustin Poirier, guys, he's my personal favorite fighter of all time. And I feel like he's a fan favorite for a lot of people. Like, I've seen people criticize Dustin Poirier, but I've never seen people hate on Dustin Poirier. Like, the only person I could think of who hated Poirier at one point was, like, Bedtime MMA because of how Dustin Poirier was salty. And in fairness, you know, he can be very salty. But it's weird that he's salty after winning. It is a little bit weird. But he's definitely better at it now. He's definitely matured. Like, he didn't do that with Benmore St. Denis. So that's good of him. But he did it with Michael Chandler and Dan Hooker and Conor McGregor. But Conor McGregor was justified in my opinion. But man, I mean, with Poirier, man, he's just so awesome to watch. Like, his fights are, he's either like doing a banger fight or a legendary fight that everybody's gonna remember. Like, I don't like everybody remembers the Benmore St. Denis KO, the win against Michael Chandler, the wins against Conor McGregor. Like, all of his wins in recent years, everybody remembers because of how legendary they are, or just how significant they are, right? And like, he's just got a great personality as well, man. You can tell he's like a southerner, like the way of how he talks and acts and all that stuff. You could tell he's from like St. Louis and all that stuff. So I feel like a lot of people like Poirier because of that and all the factors that I've like said. And I hope he wins his next fight, man. I really do. Now, these guys are kind of new in this edition, right? The fighting nerds. Now, I smudged them all together into like one spot because I feel like everybody, for these guys, I feel like a lot of people like them all equally. Like, I've seen a lot of people like the people who like Gene Silva, like Carlos Prates, like Rufy. Like, I actually can't say his name, guys. I'm so sorry, but you know what I'm talking about, the middleweight guy. I'm not casual. I'm not casual, guys. I just can't pronounce his name right, so I'm not even gonna bother it. Guys. I'm so sorry. But everybody, I feel like everybody likes the fighting nerds, like the fighting nerd gang. That's what I've called them. Like, they always have exciting fights. I've watched like all their fights, and I've never seen one of them like having a boring fight, because they bring it all the time, and they're always trying to be as active as they can, and they're just entertaining to watch. Great personalities, they're funny, and like I hope they keep winning, man, because none of them throughout this whole year have lost any fights. Like they're all undefeated with like I think all combined record of like 16 wins, which is just insane to think about. And you know, like will all of them keep winning next year? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think if I had to, I don't know who's gonna lose first. I don't want none of them to be quite honest with you guys, but we'll see what happens in 2025 with these guys, you know? But guys, that's it for me, covering some of the most liked UFC fighters. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!